get soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred his fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. But it's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talked about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. Hamlin. And that's knocked away and incomplete. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun. Hamlin. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1.
1st and goal at Baltimore.
Mitchell is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Titans' 2-yard line.
On the ground with a tight end. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens 40.
The Spears with another carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. The quick feet by Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Jackson from the shotgun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
a loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Ravens offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They're going to bring in some extra bulk here for 3rd and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he fields it cleanly. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker traveling the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Titan.
On 1st down, here's Steele. And across midfield, he goes into Raven territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. And for right side here, complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19.
Jackson now. And it's complete to Mitchell.
Jackson's pass.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be a loss of 18. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A loss of 18 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Jackson. That's to the tight end, Helm.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A give here to Mitchell. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Jackson. He's got a man. Complete. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Hand off to Spears. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Spears. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw. Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell.
So, 13 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
They'll try it with Steele. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Jackson's going to try to sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Next to score, Titans.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hamlin. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
It's another Baltimore.
On the handoff, Mitchell. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run. It's Mitchell. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Hamlin. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13 to 10. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Number 89, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
Jackson. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout.
1st and 10.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Again, Jackson. That's complete to DK. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing is
7.
Jackson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is incomplete. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And a Baltimore first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Baltimore.
Running left, here's Mitchell. Deontay Banks there on the stop. 2nd and 6.
Deontay Banks. 4 yards on the pickup.
Once again, it's Mitchell. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. From the gun on third down. Hamlet. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Titans 13.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Spears to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 10.
On the toss, it's Spears. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 7.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Titans. And Mitchell, 46 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Hamlet. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Good. Well, Baltimore first down.
On the ground with a tight end. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Right at midfield. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Connection with Walker going across the formation. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Baltimore first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Hamlet. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. from 10 yards out. And the Ravens have regained the lead. Seibert on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline up to that drive if they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. On first down, Sampson evades him at the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Looking to throw. Hamlin. Now he's going to step up. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Throwing to start the drive. Hamlin. A short one there, caught by Likely. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
up the middle they go. Sampson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
40
yards rushing for him now to this point.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll go with the keeper. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 1 yard. First down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Sampson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
24-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And here's a give to Spears. Travis Jones makes a tackle. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
The Spears with another carry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Now a run to Spears. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson now. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And that's going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. Yeah, he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Sampson, no gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Seibert's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Quay Walker on the coverage.
Straight ahead, Steele. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now it's Jackson. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. this spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Baltimore, they conclude the regular season with a final record of 11-6. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss means they finish with a mark of 10 wins and 7 losses. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.